Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done a video in a while. I've been so busy lately, and I have a video that I need to edit, but, so, back into the World of Warcraft. I'm just gonna get down to it. So, I've been watching some videos on lore, and one guy I've been following is Pyromancer, and so he was putting forth some theories on Titans and who's what and what's what. And okay, so yeah, Azeroth may be nothing what we expect, but he was saying some things about Elune. He thinks Elune's probably a Titan, maybe a holy charged Titan, like Aenar is a life charged Titan, whereas, the rest of the Titans are pretty much just pure arcane. Uh, but so I'm in Shadow Moon Valley for a very specific reason. This spot we had a Narru that was darkened come down because of good old Nirzol. Yeah, if you check your lore, he's a big baddie. That's his his original timeline counterpart still is hanging around in some form. But anyways, so this spot. Oh, I never looked at the eclipse thing here before. So where was the dark star that they called it? It was hanging out by that moon or some moon. And I got to thinking because uh, Pyromancer was talking about how when Ysera is, flying up in the sky and joining the dream, yeah, we later see her and several others again after we complete the Emerald Nightmare raid. But I don't want to get off topic. I want to make this short. So he's saying how Elune is helping Ysera, but has to borrow light from the sun. Because Elune is considered the moon goddess. Well, she's borrowing light from the sun. Well, what uses light? Of course, the Narru. And but what if you have a Narru that's borrowing light because theirs is almost spent? Is Elune a Narru? I mean, most things that are called gods are, the we consider the pantheon gods. We consider the Naru gods, and basically they are. I mean, in in mythological proportions, what makes a god? Let's not get into philosophy here. Okay, so what if by Azeroth's moon there has been a Naru sitting? Or we've got more than one. That's not the point. We have an because uh here, yeah, I know I'm cluttered. Uh, we have a shroud here around Azeroth, so usually things outside can't see in. But so so our but what if a Naru had slipped in? Well, the Naru slipped in any ways because of frickin' what if the Naru have been here all along? What if a Naru has been here all along under the guise of a loon? What if she's been manipulating the children of the old gods and the titans, us, the mortals with free will, by posing as the goddess Elune? I'd have to go check a bunch of lore. I don't know what Elune's full influences are with the Night Elves, but obviously she's worshipped by, specifically the Night Elves. And as far as I know, not so much the other elves. Thus meaning she carries a big influence on Kalimdor. But, but if you have a Narru that's borrowing light, does that mean she's close to falling into shadow? Do we have? Oh wow, I think my avatar's getting a little janked here. Uh, do we have a very powerful Narru, possibly on the level of Zera, that's hanging out just outside of Azeroth and has been influencing the world? And if it falls in the shadow, that'd be really bad. But well, if it's borrowing light from the sun or other sources and things, is it purposely hanging on the edge of shadow? Uh, we keep hearing like this, about the child of shadow and light, and how it's got something big to do with everything that's going to happen. And there's been like all sorts of theories. I've even thought, well, what if Azeroth itself ends up being the child of shadow and light, the Titan Azeroth? What if it's Elune though? What if everything has been made possible on this path because Elune is a Narru that has teetered itself on the brink of shadow to be able to see, because the shadow, we've learned from Ilaria and Locust Walker that the shadow sees all sorts of possibilities, while we know the light only sees one possibility. Zera never saw the possibility of Illidan just deciding, no, this isn't going to happen, and shoot her in the face. And yet things still turn out all right for us. What if there is a Narru that's hidden itself from other Narru because it's doing something that it would be considered too dangerous by teetering on shadow? And okay, you know what? This is a theory. If this happens, if Elune turns out to be Narru and is teetering on shadow, we're gonna see a repeat of what happened with Velen. The Warlords of Draenor Velen, alternate Velen, gave his life to restore light to the Narru. We've lost plenty of lore characters recently. Kings, war chiefs, and crusaders. But I think if Elune turns out to be Narru, Tyrande may end up sacrificing herself to restore light to Elune. There, I said it. I'm going to link Pyromancer's video that got me thinking on this below. I'm probably going to try to link this to him and see what his thoughts and responses to this. Okay. I ran this by my guildies too. They were thinking, well, yeah, that kind of could make sense. I need to go sleep now. I can't think anymore on this. Wow, Laura, I'm already missing enough sleep. I don't need this. I don't need this. It's the holidays. I still gotta wrap I bought my gifts. I just need to wrap them for everyone. Good night. Good night.